Hey guys, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Let's Play. I know the last Let's Play part I did was for the Dine Out expansion pack, and really I was just not feeling that Let's Play. I kept trying, but I don't do well without a challenge. So that's what we are starting here today, a Sims 4 challenge. This was originally created by the Sim Supply. And by originally created, I more mean he kind of like popularized it. It's kind of like a thing anyone could really think of. It's the Super Sim Challenge, which basically means just trying to do all the aspirations, all of the skills, all of everything. I'm putting my own twist on it because I'm going to try and start from a child sim, and I'm not going to do a super child because that's kind of excessive, but I will be, skill building while they are a kid and kind of prepping the storyline for the challenge, because I do like storyline even if I need a challenge to keep me interested. So let's just meet the family. We're gonna go through one by one, and this will probably be the first part, and I will sort of explain like my own twist on the rules, and then the next part will be launching into the actual gameplay. So this is our mom of the family. Her name is Iris Jones, and my sort of backstory for her is that she came from a rather affluent family, and she got to go to uni, and she got to, she had all this privilege, and she is now a professor, but since we don't have a Sims 4 University expansion pack, she will be working the scientist career. Yeah, so that's kind of her story. Her aspiration is a successful lineage because she really just wants this big family that she can impart all of this knowledge on. She's family oriented, she's neat, and she's a genius, which, I figure kind of stems from being like meticulous in the lab, the neat thing that is, and also the genius. So for her outfits, I kind of wanted to go with a color palette that had a lot of warm colors. You will kind of see as we go through this, her favorite color ends up kind of being yellow to wear that I made for her. Which I know is not really indicated by this outfit, but you'll see when we get there. I wanted her to kind of be a mom who, really, because she has all this money, she really strives to be sort of hip and with it, but she is kind of lacking just because she is getting older, and she's, not really keeping up as well as she could be because she doesn't really have the time to keep up with trends, but she's just kind of going into trendy stores and buying things that she likes and putting them together in ways that make sense to her, even if they aren't necessarily the most aesthetically pleasing. So this is one of her better outfits. We've got this little teal cardigan with the orange and yellow scarf and the white tank top or the white shirt underneath, and then work pants, shoes, and the bracelets. And you will see that her makeup really does not change at all, except she does get a slightly different look for formal wear, and the same to go with her earrings, which goes back to kind of the like stuck in kind of a runt of fashion. So for her second outfit here, we have this little belted cardigan number, and I like this dress more on younger Sims, like teen Sims. I feel like it's a very sweet kind of, more conservative thing, and on adults I'm not really a fan, but I figured this would be kind of something she'd get. She'd find this dress, and then she already had the cardigan and the belt, and she sort of put it together in a way that she liked. We also have these little tan and yellow shoes, Oxford shoes, and the white little socks peeking out. Something you'll probably see throughout this is that a lot of the Sims I have wear the same shoes fairly consistently throughout outfits, just because I don't really understand why people imagine a world in which everyone has a pair of shoes for every outfit they own, because I personally, I know that there are people out there that own lots of pairs of shoes, and I feel like, oops, sorry, my phone went off. I feel like I'm somewhere in between in terms of owning, like, I own a few different pairs of shoes, probably more than I would need, but I also don't own, like, literally a new pair of shoes for every outfit that I acquire. So anyways, this is kind of a rant. And then her third outfit, again, sort of the not really going totally together. We've got this purple, blouse with a little black bow tie, and then we've got these brown pants with a big black belt. Again, assuming she'd picked this top up in a more modern store, she already had the pants and the belt, and she sort of was like, yeah, this works for me. And then again, the same sandals from earlier and the same minimal makeup. So for formal, we have this white sort of t-shirt, dress, I'm assuming under a yellow cardigan. This was one of her more better put together outfits, I would say, with a little thin belt, the big chunky bracelet, and then she's got these little kitten wedge heels. And the reason she doesn't have a wedding, this is the only time she has a ring and it's still not her wedding ring, is because I figured that her and her husband are more of a, you know, kind of on the new age, sort of like not really into the whole rings or whatever. Especially because they both, when we go to him, they both, you know, work with their hands. They're very hands-on, so I feel like they probably maybe initially had rings, but they got lost a lot, so now they just kind of keep them, you know, at home where they won't get lost or damaged. So her eyeshadow here is a bit darker, more sultry than her everyday eyeshadow, and the same thing with the lip color, and her earrings are kind of big, you know, pearl earrings. I thought about trying to do something different with her hair, but I feel like this is kind of like just washed, just dried, like nothing really done with it, so I feel like that's kind of would be her stock standard regardless of what she's doing. So for athletic hair, we have kind of the sort of athletic wear of a person who does not actually work out, with the sort of puffy vest and the pants. I figure she's more of a hiker. I thought maybe later in the LP we could go on a vacation into the woods and she could do some hiking with her husband, and yeah, so this is just kind of her quote-unquote workout outfit. So here is her sleepwear. She just has a yellow robe. I wish we could put the robe over other things, but you know, we can't, so she just has the robe. And then we have her glasses, of course. I wish there was a feature where they would take their glasses off when they sleep, because it's really annoying that they sleep with their glasses on, but whatever. So for party wear, we have very like little eye makeup and then the red lip from the formal wear, because I figured she doesn't really like to party, and so she doesn't really try very hard whenever it comes to parties, which is why we have this sort of slouchy cardigan, glittery dress combo. Yeah, I figured that she just really isn't a partier, and this is more for like kids' birthdays and things like that, and you know, kind of just her like sort of slightly glam look. And then for swimwear, we just have this yellow palm frond beach scene thing, and she does have a tattoo of 3 little birds. These are for her children, and you might be looking down at the bottom of the screen and being like, Michaela, she has 2 children, and you would be correct. And if I could make a pregnant sim, I would, but I can't. She is going to be pregnant like the second the LP starts, because I'm going to do that off screen, get her pregnant and not really let anyone else do it, like make her kids just stay put and then start the LP from there, because she's going to be pregnant with her 3rd child. But yeah, so those are for her 3 children, and you know, she got it before the 3rd one was born, but that's okay, because she always wanted 3 children. And so yeah, that's Iris for you. So now we're gonna go on to Samson. So Samson, I feel like kind of has the wacky professor vibe to him, and I'm really into it. If I could, he would be working the doctor career, but I feel like it's one of the more hands-on get-to-work careers, and I don't think I could manage that in her scientist career, and also making sure the kids do the actual challenge part of the LP. So he's just probably going to work in something like business or whatever, and we're going to pretend he's a doctor. So my idea with how they met is they met in college, and they were, you know, friends for a very long time, and then he sort of asked her out on a date, and she said yes, and then they realized, you know, they sort of developed this very deep connection, relationship kind of thing. So his trait is big happy family, because he came himself from a very big, very happy family. I don't have them in the town or anything in the world. That's just kind of like my canon for who he is as a person. And then he is family oriented like his wife. He is a bookworm, and he's playful or goofball, because I figured he would be very like he always wanted to be a dad. Not that his wife didn't always want to be a mom, but he wanted to be a dad more because he just loves children and he loves to be playful. So he's got this big beard and sort of a trendy haircut. I was trying to find a haircut that goes well with this beard, because there really aren't a lot. But yeah, this is the best we could do. So like I said, he is very playful, kind of nutty professor outfits. So he has this, you know, teal blazer, actually quite like his wife, I'm not realizing, with this stripy shirt, and then the pants match the stripes on the shirt. So yeah, that's his first outfit, and then his second outfit is a little more toned down, a little more refined. He has, you know, the maroon kind of purplish wine colored scarf with this stripy shirt, and then the brown jacket, and then the white sort of tight cigarette pants. Yeah. And then for formal, we've got this very elaborate gray tuxedo. Again, he wears rings now. None of them are his wedding ring, they're just random rings that he likes. I actually didn't mean to put this right one in his hand. I think I was testing it and I didn't end up liking it, so I'm gonna take that off really quick. Oh, apparently he's also wearing a watch and a bracelet, but we can't see these. That must have come from the default. Anyways, and then, you know, just some simple black shoes. I was going to go for something more kind of out there like this, or, you know, whatever, but I feel like for formal he kind of respectfully tones it down. And then athletic wear, we've got this bright, like, sort of corally pink puffy vest, and again, he's more of a hiker, not really a you know, bodybuilder by any means. And then for sleep, we've got these blue sort of track bottoms, and yeah, and then, you know, pretty self-explanatory. For party, we've got this lavender sort of, you know, suit kind of thing. Again, was thinking about going with something more glam, because I did want him to have kind of a Nutty Professor vibe, but I didn't want to go too over the top with it. I felt more like he would just be more fashionable, but at the same time very kind of, you know, have some bright colors and that kind of thing. And then for beachwear, again, with the sort of wacky light blue yellow combo. So now on to the star of the show, or should I say stars. We have the twins. Kimberly is going to be the one that after they both age up, we really focus on her storyline, and, you know, she's going to move out from the house. Not that her brother isn't going to move out from the house. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with him. He might actually stay in the house, but she's going to be the one that we are going to try and super sim. So she is also a genius like her mother and a whiz kid. A lot of their outfits are from the new kids expansion pack because I really love a lot of the style from there. And we're definitely going to be using pieces of that within the home as well, the decor and the new activity skill building things. Just for reference, I have every, you know, pack, every expansion pack, every game pack, every stuff pack that The Sims 4 has come out with. Sorry, I needed a drink there. But yeah, so I have all of those. I do have a little bit of custom content, and you will see in a little bit. I have a mod that, like, disables the little blurry thing when Sims are peeing or taking a shower. And I was trying to get rid of it for this LP, and I literally deleted out all of my mods and, like, reinstalled the ones I wanted, and it's still there for some reason, so I really don't know how it got, like, embedded into my game. But at the very least, there are no, like, genitals or anything crazy like that. It's just, you know, butts, and then, like, kind of a Ken doll or a Barbie doll. Anyways, that was totally a tangent. So she has this very sweet little blue t-shirt with the brown jacket. I really just liked it for the jacket. I wish the t-shirts were a little more toned down. And I mean, they do have some like this, but I really like the brown of the jacket. So anyways, we're gonna go back to her actual thing. And then she has these sort of, you know, skinny jeans and then these little brown boots. And then for this, she has a little sweater vest, and then she has these kind of decorated pants that maybe she, like, decorated them herself, or I know when I was in elementary school so long ago, it was kind of popular to draw on your jeans or have your friends draw on your jeans, so I'm thinking maybe something like that occurred, and same little brown shoes. And then, so for her formal, we have kind of where, you know, she's braided a little bit of her hair and let it all down, and she has this sort of, what I'm assuming probably her mom picked out for her, kind of, you know, this little shirt tucked into a skirt. I really do like this outfit. I wish there were swatches without the scarf, but, you know, whatever. And then she has these little brown kind of loafer shoes that are very sweet. And then for athletic wear, her and her brother have the exact same athletic wear because I kind of figured, I was kind of going on the fact that maybe, like, they go to a, like, you know, they're kind of on the verge of middle school maybe, so they go to a school where they have a uniform that they wear for gym, so it's just this white t-shirt with the blue track bottom, or the blue track shorts, and then the blue tennis shoes, good lord. So, oh whoops, for sleep we have this, which came with the kid stuff pack. I don't know if I like it or not. I like it in the sense that I feel like this is kind of the thing I wore when I was a kid, because my parents would buy like little pajama sets from Walmart or Target or whatever that were on sale. So I kind of like it in that sense. I don't really like the camo though. But yeah, I wanted to use something like that. And then for her party wear, we have this cardigan that came with Get to Work, these little rolled up cuff trousers, and the brown loafer shoes. And then for her swimwear, we have the yellow sort of bathers that, again, I feel like her mom probably would have picked out for her. I feel like she's not too concerned with her fashion, at least at this point in life. So that's Kimberly for you, and then her brother Anton is quite a bit different. He's a social butterfly and he's cheerful. I feel like he's more, not really rebellious because he is a child and I feel like children can't really be rebellious, but he's more kind of the black sheep of the family. He's very loud and boisterous, and it's not that he doesn't care about his grades, but he doesn't, take it as seriously as maybe his sister or his parents do or would like him to. He's just kind of, just really fun and sweet, and I really can't wait to see where we go with him in the LP in terms of his relationships and that kind of thing. So he has the pixie cut that I think came with the new beach stuff pack, and then a little beanie on top. And then he has this shirt that came also with the kids stuff pack, and then these orange little shoes, and I really am excited about him. And then his second outfit, we have same pants, same shoes, same top hat, but we have this little not cardigan, but kind of like sweater jacket thing that came with the kids pack. So for formal, his hair is a little different because I figured his mom would have asked him nicely to slick it back, and he obliged her. So this is kind of what I would imagine that looks like. And then he has this little very sweet, it came with dine out little vest and bow tie, and then the pants, and he has the same formal shoes as his sister. Kind of wanted to give it that feel like maybe his parents found them like on a buy one get one or something, and they were like, oh, they can both wear them. Athletic, like I said, exact same as his sister, but here we get a better look of his hair that I love so much. It's so cute. And then for his sleep, we have this little soccer shirt and then these pants. And then for his party wear, we have this that came with the base game, the sort of layered top. I was going to try and use this from the kids stuff pack or like something, but I didn't really care for any of it. And it didn't really match his personality. And then these black loafers. And then for his swimsuit, we've just got some basic black trunks. So really quickly before I wrap this episode up, basically how we're going to play this is we're going to, for the first, until Kimberly ages into a teenager with her brother, we're going to be kind of playing it like a normal LP, non-challenge, where we're just kind of going to let the story develop and give everybody a place in the family and give sort of, give a background, and then as she ages up into a teenager, we're really going to start grinding on the skills and anything else that we can do. We're just kind of going to see where it goes. I've done the Animal Crossing challenge on my own before, and I really loved that. I didn't finish it completely, but I finished it to the amount I wanted to finish it to, and that made me pretty happy. So yeah, we're gonna try and see where we can go with this. And I'm very excited. So yeah, also if you have any name suggestions for the baby, leave them in the comments if you'd like me to name it after you or something, because I normally just randomize it. That's what I did with these children. So yeah, I am going to end this part here, and when we come back, we will have either the part with remodeling the house, or we will jump straight into gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely time wherever you are. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.